Hey fellow pips, and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Now I've just got back from a trip to Manchester. It wasn't photography based, it was just basically a chance to go and see the Christmas market. It was brilliant, it was great fun, and you know me, I had to take the camera with me. You just can't help yourself. Not really done much street photography in my life of photographing all sorts of things, but I have done a little bit and I have dabbled. Not really that bothered about sort of putting the camera in people's faces. Using a wide angle lens, you can sort of stay back and not be too intrusive in their personal space. But a lot of people are in a great mood and they just feel part of the scene anyway, so they tend just to blend in and sort of ignore, and if they're not interested they look away. But some quite happily just give you a smile or a nod. So what I wanted to do was literally travel light, so I stripped the X-T3 right back to its bare bones, just with its leather strap, no camera grip, so I had my spare camera batteries in my pocket and the 10 to 24mm lens, which is a superb lens for street photography. It was literally bare bones, light as a feather. The only downside is to this is having being used to wearing a sling strap, I felt that it started to pull on my neck a little bit and it was quite uncomfortable. The Peak Design stuff is absolutely brilliant. All I done was literally looped this into the existing Peak Design quick release clips. It was a doddle. Just not got round to taking it back, but look how small it all is. Brilliant, and it's really cheeky being a street photographer, I suppose, especially with the X-T3, because you just touch the screen, it grabs onto your focus. It's really good, really good. I enjoyed it, and I think it's maybe something that I might do a little bit more locally in Leicester in the future, but you know, if not, it's no biggie. But I did enjoy it, and this is just some of the images that I managed to sort of sneaky take while I was there at the market. The market was crazy. If you've ever been, you're going to know what I mean. You couldn't even pull the camera up to your face. You'd be wasting your time because it's just not possible, and all you'd photograph would be the back of somebody's head, because literally all he was doing was like shuffling. There was no walking, it's just shuffling. But it's all part of it. Drinks were flowing, very expensive, but a lovely thing to do. Something we did with the family. 8 of us went. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it, and would go again. Maybe looking at the Birmingham one next time. We'll see. But yeah, I just want to go over a few of these things: the way I use the camera, the ISO, the slow shutter speeds, giving us some blur, which I never really sort of got, but now I do. After actually being out in the field, getting the way that people sort of move about and seeing the motion blur in people's footsteps. Really interesting, really good. Like the way we've captured people's emotions. Now Manchester for me is a metropolis of old and new, rich and poor. You can get them both blended together in one place. Absolutely amazing. So the Arndale Centre is absolutely huge. Trafford Centre. We've got all sorts of amazing, interesting things that you would just not believe. Green Ferraris. Not only that, young people owning these Ferraris. The rich are getting younger, I'm afraid. Okay, fellow pips, and here I am in the city of Manchester. Absolutely crazy. We've come to the Christmas market, see if we can get some images. Now, not the best at street photography, but you know, I'm going to give it a go. I've absolutely stripped the camera down to its bare essentials, and I'm going to see just what we can get. I'm sure we'll get something. Well, wow, Manchester's an amazing place. what a great time in Manchester. Definitely I would be going again. But it's that time again, Christmas is upon us, and yes, you've guessed it, I have been sneaking around the house looking for gifts, and the only thing I could find this year is, and I brought it down, iPhone 11. Now, the reason why I've looked at this sort of thing is because these cameras are just getting better and better inside these phones. Now, it seems to me that you don't no longer buy a phone, you buy a camera with the phone in it. Now, I've been cutting my equipment down over the last few years, trying to lose some weight from all the equipment that we carry around, and I'm getting there slowly but surely. I've always got my phone with me. This is better than any video camera that I actually own at the moment. There's a few accessories I'm thinking about getting, but stay tuned for how I can use this iPhone 11. I better go and put it back, to be fair. I need to go and do that quick, but that's the sneaky peeky poo. Okay, so with all that said and done, one more thing left to do. Let's get out and shoot, guys. You know you want to. Oh, and a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year to everybody that's liked, shared and subscribed to the channel. Take care, goodwill to all.